In every relationship, there comes a moment that tests our boundaries, our generosity, and sometimes our sanity. This is a story about one such moment that challenged the very foundations of my family life and my sense of self-respect. It's a tale that many might find familiar, in one way or another, because it touches on the universal themes of love, responsibility, and the sometimes complex dynamics of blended families. 12 years ago, I met someone who changed my life. We've built a life together, welcomed a son into this world, and navigated the ups and downs that come with sharing your life with another person. But recently, we faced a situation that made me question everything I thought I knew about us and our family. My partner's 25-year-old son from a previous relationship found himself in a bit of a bind. Facing eviction, he moved in with us. Now, I want to make it clear, I believe in supporting family members in times of need, but the expectations placed upon me in this scenario seemed unfair. My partner expected me to take on the financial burden of feeding his adult son, despite the fact that we both have full-time jobs and make the same amount of money. Moreover, his son has no other bills to pay and is fully capable of buying and preparing his own meals. To add to the complexity, I have a 25-year-old daughter of my own. She lives independently, manages her own expenses, and faces the additional challenge of paying nearly $1,000 a month for her type 1 diabetes care. If I were to extend financial support for someone's meals, intuitively, it would be for her. In an attempt to find middle ground, we came to an agreement. My partner's son would contribute $5 a day towards his dinners. Initially, this seemed like a fair compromise. However, the arrangement quickly fell apart. Payments were sporadic, and there were times I was left uncompensated for the meals I prepared. This financial unpredictability, combined with the feeling of being taken advantage of, led me to a breaking point. One evening, after yet another lapse in the agreed payments, I decided to stop cooking extra meals. That same night, I bought pizza, planning to save some for the next day. My partner invited his son to join us without considering the arrangement we had in place, or the financial strain it was causing me. It was in this moment that I felt my frustration boil over. Not only had I been financially inconvenienced, but I had also been emotionally disregarded. My feelings were made clear, and yet I was the one labeled as disgusting for standing up for myself. This confrontation opened my eyes to a stark reality. My partner's inability to see the unfairness of the situation, his lack of willingness to contribute financially, and his disregard for my feelings were deeply troubling. It was a moment that forced me to reflect on the values we hold as a family and the responsibilities we have towards each other as partners and parents. It's important to me that we understand the difference in responsibilities towards a 12-year-old child and a fully grown adult with the means to support themselves. I believe in fostering independence in our children, teaching them the value of hard work, and the importance of contributing to the household in whatever way they can. This belief extends to all members of our family, regardless of age. The situation raised important questions about fairness, respect, and the dynamics of blended families. It made me question what we owe to each other as family members and where the boundaries should lie. It's a delicate balance, navigating the responsibilities we have towards our children, both shared and from previous relationships, while also maintaining our own financial stability and self-respect. So I turn to you, the viewers, to share your thoughts. Where do we draw the line between supporting our family members and enabling dependence? How do we ensure that our relationships remain balanced, respectful, and fair, especially in blended families where the dynamics can be even more complicated? This story is not just about me or my family. It's a reflection of the challenges many face in navigating the complexities of love, responsibility, and financial boundaries within a family. It's about finding a path that honors our commitments to each other while also respecting our individual needs and limitations. I hope that by sharing this experience, we can start a conversation about these important issues, learn from each other, and find ways to support our loved ones without losing sight of our own well-being. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to hearing your thoughts.